Hey guys, so today's video is about my current favorite accessories. I have a few handbags. I'm going to show you just a few jewelry pieces. I did talk about clothing in my everyday style video, which if you haven't seen it, I will link it in the cards. You'll see it pop up at some point in this video. So I'm not going to show you clothing pieces or any like clothes, basically, because I already covered that in a separate video. So I'm going to just talk about some of the jewelry pieces that I have been wearing a lot lately. You may have noticed these in some videos. And just to kind of preface this, I am not huge on a ton of jewelry. I'm pretty simple and just very minimal with jewelry as well, just because it's my thing. I, at some point, stopped using a lot of jewelry or wearing jewelry. I used to like wearing necklaces and bracelets, and I kind of just stopped for whatever reason, and then I'm slowly sort of getting back into wearing a few bracelets here and there and a few pieces that you may have seen repeatedly in lots of my videos just because I wear them all the time. So I'm going to start with my bracelets. I shared this set. It's not a set. It's actually, they're two individuals. But I shared these two bracelets in a previous favorites video. They are from Kate Spade. Got a really pretty bow, which I think is really cute. It's very soft and feminine. The bow has a ton of little rhinestones on it. And then this other one has a spade cut out and then like one little stone here that is just like a clear rhinestone. And it's, like I said, from Kate Spade, and you can find these, online. You can go to a Kate Spade store, and they're a little bit more expensive than shopping at, what is those places, like Charming Charlie, that's pretty affordable, or getting bracelets at like Ross, TJ Maxx, places like that, which I do shop a lot at. They're a little bit more expensive, but I feel like they're going to hold up a lot better than the cheaper ones, so that's why I like to spend just a little bit on those specifically, especially since I wear them on a regular basis. The other bracelet that I have that you may have seen, and I did a video on this, I worked with this company a while back, and it's called Soufeel, and it's basically like the Pandora bracelets. Ooh, got a piece of fuzz. Pandora bracelets, and these are my favorites. Obviously, each of these little charms mean something to me, and that's why this bracelet is really special, because I'm able to completely customize that, and I think stuff like this is pretty unique and different because you can customize it and no one's ever going to have the same one, and it's sentimental, so I think it's really, really pretty. And like I said, I've done a video on this a while back, and I have two anchors just because I like anchors. I have one that has some paw prints for my dogs, my little girls, a blue one here with the stones that represents my son's birth month, the wedding band set just for love from me and my husband, and then a rabbit because I have one rabbit now. I used to have two. But the zodiac sign for the year I was born is rabbit. So, fun, love it. That piece means a whole heck of a lot to me. Then I have this little bracelet here. It's a stainless steel, and I got this off of Groupon, and it has Swarovski crystals. The little balls at the end are white with the Swarovskis, and then the actual bracelet itself is stainless steel. So it's been holding up really well, and I got this like last fall, and I wear it with the Soufeel together, which this is sterling silver, by the way. And I wear this. Sometimes I wear this on its own, and it's really pretty, and it's adjustable. I have very small wrists, so I have a difficulty finding bracelets because if they look pretty and I want to wear them, they tend to fall off very quickly because like my wrists are like, I can go with my hand all the way around. So very, very small. This is a very nice piece because it is adjustable, so if you have really tiny wrists like I do, it fits. And Groupon. I mean, you probably wouldn't think to shop at Groupon for jewelry, but you can get some really good deals there, which I have another item to show you that I've gotten from Groupon. I think this was last fall as well, but they have stuff on sale and really good deals for a number of things, and it's a lot of times it's like really good like name brand things. They even have jewelry that is actual like real fine jewelry, and you can save some money. My next Groupon thing are these little earrings. These are little crowns, and in the center of the crown are opal studs or opal stones, and it's really pretty, and I think it's different and unique. And I wear these when I wear lighter color tops because my black diamond earrings, which I wear every day, they're darker, so when I wear like darker tops or just whenever really they go with everything, I wear those. But these little Crown. I don't know what the style is. These are sterling silver, and I probably paid like 20 bucks for these on Groupon. Really cheap. Maybe even less than that as well. But I thought the opal stone was really pretty, and it has like a rainbow effect, and I've always liked that stone. I think it's really pretty. And the crown is just a nice little detail around the base of the stone, so it's not just a stone. And then the black ones that I mentioned earlier, these are custom that my husband made for me. He picked out the actual black diamonds themselves, and he had the setting for them made, so it's a total custom thing. But if you just go on Google and you just do black diamond earrings, you'll find them. You can go on to like Zales.com. You can find some that are very similar and very comparable. I don't really know this actual size. I think there might be a carat a piece. I have to verify that, but I'm pretty sure it's a carat or close to a carat. So I wear those all the time. And like I said, I'm pretty minimal. So you'll see me bounce back between those opal, studs and these. Which, by the way, studs are my go-to earrings. I don't wear any dangles. I don't know. I just feel, I feel a little bit weird wearing dangly earrings. I just don't know. I think it's just not being used to them. So I've tried dangly earrings. I've tried hoops before, really small hoops, and I just can't stick with it. Just so studs are my thing. And then I have a watch. I have a really good one that I need to get the battery fixed. It's a Coach watch that I've had for a few years. The battery stopped working when I lived in Georgia. I've been here for over a year now, and I still have not gotten that battery fixed. So that's one piece that I would have shown you here, but I don't mess with watches that often. And lately I've been using this little rabbit one, which I thought was really cute. I got it from Charming Charlie. And this must have been like an Easter thing, but this was the last one, and I looked even in the clearance section of the store and I couldn't find any more, because I totally would have purchased this in different colors. Preferably I would have liked to have it in black, but whatever. I think it's really cute. It's a soft pink. I can wear it with pretty much anything. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this, especially when I went on vacation. I've had people come up to me and ask me about it, or just mention it, like waiting in line for rides or something like that anywhere. I've had people mention it, and it's really cute. I'm a rabbit person, obviously, so I thought that was really cute. And I wear that a lot. And again, Charming Charlie, I like that store. It can be overwhelming, but I like how they have everything organized by color. So if you're looking for like a red watch or a red necklace or something blue or something green or something that's like dark, like charcoal or gunmetal type of colors, they have it all organized, so it makes looking for what you need easier. The last thing for jewelry, I just have really thin, really inexpensive, like cheapo choker chains. You can get stuff like this at Target, Ross. I've gotten some over the years, I think at Nordstrom as well. But I do like the way dainty, very thin chokers look. And I went cheapo with that just because I don't wear necklaces every day. And I thought if it's something that I can see myself using a lot, then maybe sometime down the line I can invest in a nice, very pretty, like real fine jewelry one that I can wear every day with everything. And I think I will. I've seen a few on Etsy that look really pretty, also online as well. I just don't want to spend a whole lot because, like I said, I don't wear, like today I'm not even wearing any necklaces. So this would have been really pretty here, and you've seen me wear this in a lot of videos. I don't actually remember exactly where I got this, but it's very thin, and you can find stuff like this anywhere. I've seen some very similar to this in Target actually. And they're really pretty, and they're really soft, and it's not like bothering, it doesn't. I have a few like chunky necklaces that I've worn, and I've gotten those chunky ones from Forever 21 because it's cheap and it's really cute for just like a special occasion or something, but not an everyday thing, so you won't see those in this video. For handbags, I have three, actually 4. I will share with you the 4th one towards the end of the handbag portion. So the first one is my Louis Vuitton. This is the Neverfull, and this is the Damier Ebene, if that's how you pronounce it, print. I've had this bag for a few years. I remember buying it at the Louis Vuitton store in Denver. Was it Denver? Yes, Denver, Colorado. And I love this bag. This is my baby. It's still in perfect condition. I use it all the time. For the first year that I got the bag, that's what I wore every single day, and I did not change it. I felt bad even considering changing my bag, but I have been changing my bags around, and I do come back to this, but this is, like I said, this is my baby. It's in perfect condition. Not a thing is wrong with it, and I have used this a lot. I know this is a very expensive piece, but to me, it was something that I've always wanted, and I talked about this years ago when I did my video of the Louis Vuitton and kind of like my review and stuff like that on it. I've always wanted a Louis Vuitton. I don't know, something about it just seems very classy and just like something that I have always wanted, something that I can see myself if I ever had a little girl passing it down to her. So I don't know, I just love it. It's been great. It is a pretty big bag for someone as small as I am. I'm 5'1", but I do like bigger bags. This is the, I think it's the MM, because the PM is the small one, and then the GM is the big one that's more of like a beach tote where I can probably fit in it. So anyways, it's an investment piece, but it's absolutely worth it. It's very well made. I have, like I said, I've used it a lot. And another one that's kind of similar to that is by Michael Kors, and I've had this bag since 2013. This has been used and abused, and it's embarrassing. I have used this bag for a number of things as a travel bag to put all of my skincare and makeup in it, and my blow dryer. I've used it just as my regular purse to, you know, go out and do stuff when I'm traveling to the beach or to a water park, a pool, to the movies. I mean, you name it, this bag has been there with me, and it's the, I don't know what the name of it is, and if I can find it, it was on the floor, so it was kind of like scrunched up, but it's the Tote by Michael Kors, and the handles are lighter. Looking back, I wish that I would have gotten the one that has the more cognac color leather, because that looks so much better against this, but this lighter material is fine. It hasn't changed color at all. It's not like the Louis Vuitton one that is light, that over time it does oxidize and get really dark with the oils from your hand and your body. This one actually has stayed like this, very light the whole time. Lots of compartments in this bag. I mean, I can go on and on and on about this bag. It's one of the like cheaper Michael Kors bags that you can purchase. I think I paid like maybe 200 bucks for this back then. I don't know how much it is now, but it's not as expensive, nowhere near as expensive as Louis Vuitton. It's very similar as far as like the quality being very well made, because like I said, there's not a thing wrong with this bag, just barely scratches on the feet at the bottom, but you can see there's nothing wrong with the base of this bag. And you know, I'm showing you guys really close here, just a few little minor scratches on the little feet here, which I like, which the Louis Vuitton that I have does not, and that's why I don't put that one on the floor. But this one, I will throw this sucker on the floor, and I'm not concerned with it ripping or anything, and it's held up really well. So not to go into reviews on bags, but those are the two kind of like tote styles that I have. And I have a ton of Vera Bradley's. I have several other Michael Kors. I have tons of Coach purses and wallets. I have to sell some of these things because I don't use them. So those are the two like tote styles that I would recommend, and I love those. Are my babies. Next, for a crossbody style, I have this one. I don't know if I even mentioned this in a video, but this is a Vince Camuto. And I don't know what the style of it is, but it's a very soft, kind of pebbly, I think that's what it is, leather. I don't know. I'm not like up to speed on any of that, but it has like gold hardware. It has the Vince Camuto name on the front. It's just really nice. And I like crossbodies because as a mom, I rather wear a crossbody, even though I have used my Louis Vuitton and carrying stuff with a toddler and running around. But over time, with the Louis Vuitton, stuffing it with a lot of stuff, it does tend to kind of cause me to have a little discomfort in my shoulders, and I have to kind of bob back and forth if I'm out for a long time. So crossbodies are just lifesavers. And then the next bag that I'm going to show you is as well. But I do tend to spend just a little bit more on bags just because, I don't know, they just last longer, and instead of being super cheap with my bags as I am with like shopping clearance for my clothes and stuff, I'd rather spend a little bit more on a bag here and there. Not always, but from time to time, and this one is no exception as well. This is a really nice bag. It's really soft, and it's adjustable as well, which is great. Has like the little detail on the side where you can like zip it up or unzip it for extra width here, but very, very good. And I don't even know what the style of it is, but it looks like that. Okay, so this next bag is a very recent purchase, and you probably will be able to find this still in a Target store. But it's a little backpack. And I talked about this on Snapchat, and I showed you guys the bag, and I was still kind of debating then if I should keep it and or return it. And I decided to keep it because I knew I was going on vacation and I wanted to be completely hands-free. I did not even take my Louis Vuitton. I knew that my crossbody was a good size, the Vince Camuto one that I showed you, but I may have wanted a little bit of extra space, so I got this one, and I think this was like 28 bucks. And I'm telling you, I still have all of my things in here. Like, I have not switched out of this little backpack, and I don't know what it is. I've never been a backpack person for handbags, but I think I want to get myself a really nice one as well, because I have been using this every day for a few weeks now. And I cannot tell you how incredible this was on vacation to put sanitizing wipes, sunblock, an extra change of clothes for my son just in case, my Bose headphones, which tend to be, you know, on the larger scale as far as headphones are concerned, my phone, my wallet, I mean, my little makeup bag, everything was in here, and I still had some space. I was able to carry my sunglasses in here, my husband's, his reading glasses, my son's toys. If he ever got tired of carrying a transformer, I could throw it in here, and the weight is evenly distributed, so it doesn't bother me on my shoulders. So cute. So for wallets, I have my Kate Spade. This is just one that it's a snap wallet, and this one was part of the 2016 collection. I want to say this is called the Baja Rose. I don't remember. I ordered it online, and it's so pretty and very metallic. It's very different because usually I carry just your standard colors, and it does have some scratches just from being tossed and, you know, rumbling around a bag, but it's really, really pretty, and it has everything that I need. Enough compartments for all of my cards and, you know, little membership things, coins, cash. It's a good one. I love it. I also really like to use this, and this is, I would consider this an accessory. This is a Michael Kors wallet on chain. It's quilted. I have had this for a few years, and believe it or not, my iPhone 7 Plus does still fit in here. I used to use the heck out of this when I had the iPhone 6, and I would take this whole thing and just wrap it like this and throw it into my Louis Vuitton, and I got the red to match my Louis, and it works really well. And I haven't used this in I think about a year now, so you can find wallet on chains like this. Chanel has one, and I think that's where the inspiration came from for this brand, Michael Kors, possibly. But you can put your, if you have a phone like I do, I have a pretty big phone, and now that little thing on the back, and it fits in there just nicely. So, and this, I consider an accessory because I've worn this just like this with an outfit, and it's very handy. I'm telling you, there's something to a wallet with a chain. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I can definitely do a what's in my bag if you want to do that. I don't know if you want to see what's in there because it's a hot mess situation in that backpack. But yeah, these are just some of my very favorite pieces for accessorizing an outfit, everyday things, my jewelry that I wear on a regular basis. I don't have any hair accessories because I am not a hair person. Clearly, I just wash and dry. That's what I do. So I don't have any accessories on for hair to show you, but these are just the things that I wear on a regular basis, everything that I really love, and you can find a lot of similar things to these, and it doesn't have to be the same ones that I have, and you don't have to spend a ton of money on accessories. You can find some really great pieces in a number of places, and I talked about that in my everyday style video where I shop. And if you want to get like Michael Kors on a cheaper or like on a discount, you can find them at TJ Maxx. I've seen them at Marshall's as well. You can really get good deals on name brand things. Also Nordstrom Rack. I like shopping there from time to time, and I had my eye on a bag, a Rebecca Minkoff bag, so I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. But it's very similar to a Chanel bag, a Chanel boy bag, which is something that I think looks really beautiful. But I am not going to pay $6 grand for a bag. Not this girl. So I may get that at some point, maybe for my birthday. I don't know. But if I do, I'll definitely show you guys that one. So if you have any sort of recommendations for videos that you'd like to see from me, please let me know in the comment section. And as I mentioned in Friday's video, if you want to see a Q&A, please drop your questions here or in that video as well, so that I can get those together and you can ask me anything that you like. I'm an open book, and I am not ashamed to answer anything or to tell you guys anything. I don't know, if you guys want to see that and get to know me a little bit more personal, then let's do it. I'm all for it, so let me know. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and you can follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. You know the drill. It's all listed down in the description box, and I will talk to you there. Take care. Bye-bye.